Hi, I'm getting closer, and I love Pokemon Violet for the Nintendo Switch. You know, I've always been kind of a Pokemon guy, catching little boys, putting them in balls, taking them wherever I go. But this new game has made me think about a lot of stuff. I think I want to talk about it. Seamless. I want to talk about it too. Good morning, Levi. It's Sunday. It's Saturday as you record, but it's Sunday when it's uploaded. We're gonna talk about Pokemon. Monday in Garfield's heart. It's always Monday somewhere. That's what I always say. Might as well drink. We're here to talk about Pokemon Scarlet Johansson and Violet Johansson for the Nintendo Switch. This video, we're breaking up into two parts. Part number one. Your transition dance. Oh. The non-spoiler part. You're thinking about buying Pokemon. Sorry. I thought you were talking about me. Part two. Part two. The second one. Part two. It's like an egg in your fridge. Spoiler. I hardly know her. We all have them. Can't live with them, can't live without them. Am I right, fellas? And ladies. Spoil them if you got them. Part one you can watch if you haven't gotten the game yet, and part two you can watch if you have beaten the game and or gotten about halfway through it. Because we are both halfway through it. We have not beaten the game. So part one. So in this game you start as a little guy going to school for the first time. Right, Asa? I don't know if it's for the first... You're going to an academy. You go to school, and as you get to school, they're like, get the heck out of this school. No school. Go get gym badges. It's pretty much the game intro. Your dad, your school dad, Mr.
The
headmaster is like, go just get out of here. Go. And then you basically are free to go. They introduced 3 different quest lines.
Right, so you got the gyms.
You have gyms, normal Pokemon stuff. You get
normal gyms.
Get stronger, go fight gyms. They don't have gym trainers. They've changed gyms a little.
There's now more gym.
And less Pam. And then the second quest, the villain team in the game, which if you've played a Pokemon game, you know there's always a villain team. It's Team Star this time.
Right, they're a little truancy squad.
Yeah, they hate school and they love stars, I guess.
Yeah, what's it like? Teacher's drool?
Yeah, it's Teacher's drool.
5 star bases.
There's 5
one
star
for
bases.
each point on the star.
So then you go around and you go beat up some boys.
You beat up some guys. They're like bullies.
They're bullies.
They're lowercase b bullies.
Lowercase b bullies.
Kids game.
They're nice.
Right. There's
they
no
don't,
like
beat you up. They're just like, join our team. And then part 3, you're gonna go find some plants with your buddy, and to do that you have to find some
big beefy
mystical big Pokemon, which are really fun.
They're really cool.
And then you eat some plant afterwards.
So you get 3 quest lines. You can do those in any order. It's not like you have to go to this gym first. Obviously, there's don't go to the last gym first because you'll get.
Somebody did that.
But it's
not naming names.
But it's pretty fun. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
How'd you even get there? Legendary makes an appearance right away.
Yep.
It's fun.
It's not unbalanced like you're thinking it is.
Yeah.
They do it in a good way.
Travel is great. It's a lot of fun. The open world it's an open world, but it's a small world, which I think is good for Pokemon.
And it is spread out. There's definitely a lot of open space, but I've never been in an open space that I didn't feel like there was fun things to do there. Because there's always an item to get. There's always a little sparkly on the ground.
There's just Pokemon walking around, and you're like,
many Pokemon.
Oh, can we talk about catching Pokemon? It's just better.
Why?
Because in old games, it's like, I really want this Pokemon. All right, walk around tall grass and hope it appears. This game, I want this Pokemon.
There he is.
There it is.
There it is. I think that's how they did it in Arceus, but neither of us played Arceus.
Neither of us played Arceus. We haven't. Did you play Sword and Shield?
I did not play Sword and Shield.
I didn't play Sword and Shield. I haven't played a Pokemon game since Gen 5.
I haven't played a Pokemon game since Gen 7.
So, a lot of new fun stuff. Yeah. The quality of life things compared to Gen 4, Gen 5, Gen 7.
You can fly anywhere.
You can fly.
And it's so nice. And then you have your PC wherever you go. There's like an auto heal option that I haven't used because I'm scared it's going to use all my potions, but you can auto heal.
TMs are so easy. You don't have to hunt for them. You can make half of them. I think you can get your Pokemon. I think you can get your Pokemon to learn the moves they used to know.
I think so.
For like
that's
a little cost.
That's been in old games.
I didn't know it was in old games.
Oh yeah!
Two.
Part 2. This is part 2. This is a spoiler part. We, like I said, have not beaten the game. We are about
Unbeaten.
halfway through. We've done a little bit of different stuff, so we're like collectively 2/3 of the way done with the game.
I don't know how many Pokemon are in the Pokedex.
At least 300.
A ton of Pokemon from past gens. It's not like old games where it's like all the new guys and then you're like, oh my gosh, is that an old guy? How cool. Now it's like, oh yeah, everyone's here.
It's a pretty big mix.
And
That's
I
what I
like
say.
the new Pokemon a lot. They're
A lot of
inspired.
them are great.
They're inspired.
Lechonk,
Yeah,
I could take or leave.
I could leave.
I know everyone loves Lechonk.
Not a big Lechonker.
We're not chonkers, but everyone else is great.
Yeah,
I love the
great.
Tumbleweed.
Starters are great.
The starters are cool, at least for now. We didn't take the duck one, Quaxley. But
Those grippers though.
I do want to talk about, maybe this is part 3 that we didn't mention earlier.
The secret. Part 3.
The secret, part 3.
Part 3, the secret part.
You unlocked it for watching the rest of the video. Let's talk about the performance of the video game.
Let's talk about the
because
performance.
Part 3.
Part
Secret, hidden
Uno,
part,
dos, trace part,
trace part.
secret trace.
This game does not have the best frame rate.
Frame rate, kind of garbage. A little bit.
Graphics, not the best.
Soft.
The models look good.
The
The
graphics
textures
are
look a little bit worse.
yes, but they look like Pokemon. I would argue.
I mean, the Pokemon look like Pokemon. I'm thinking more about like the
trees.
environments and
Yeah.
the trees and the grass, and it's like, okay, the textures are a little low quality.
Yes.
There's some pretty bad poppin'. You'll be walking and then just like Mankeys will show up and you're like, oh, I guess there's
Right.
Mankeys here. But with all those things in mind, I really don't
Does it
mind.
matter?
I really
A
don't.
lot
mind.
of people on the internet will tell you it matters.
Yeah.
And
to be
I'd
fair-
rather not have it,
Yeah.
but it's gonna get patched.
Probably.
Every single game is broken nowadays, and it's sad and it sucks. But look at the world we live in. The one with long-haired Ryan Reynolds guy that Reddit loves.
Keanu
Cyberpunk.
You call me Keanu Reeves, Ryan Reynolds guy, long-haired Ryan Reynolds guy? Okay.
Had
Anything Bethesda has made.
anything ever.
Ever. We haven't had any game-breaking glitches.
Nope.
Yet.
No, we have nothing's broken the game.
It's just all
Nothing's made
very
it
cosmetic, a
unplayable.
little goofy. It hasn't, like, ruined the game.
It's
at all.
it's still Pokemon.
It's still Pokemon.
I think-
it has the core fun of Pokemon.
Just I would rather have a game with these graphical
These graphical glitches.
these graphical glitches. I play a
Fun
Pokemon game
Pokemon.
that's smooth and polished, and I'm like, this doesn't feel like Pokemon.
Yeah,
Doesn't
it's
feel
not
like I'm running around. Doesn't feel like I'm throwing my balls at little guys.
Yeah.
Saying, get in there.
And it's
Get in the ball, little guy. Get in. Get in the ball, little guy.
So Pokemon, so far, it's good.
Should we give it a number?
I feel like we haven't beaten it, so it'd be unfair to give it a number.
Well, we can give it a halfway point number.
Let's give it a halfway.
Let's
point number.
rate half of Pokemon Violet. Right on my whiteboard.
Okay.
And you do the same, and we'll reveal them at the same time.
Okay.
No, this is actually just a stick.
I'm ready.
Ready?
Yeah.
7.5
I gave it an 8
out of
10.
out of 10.
Out of 10. Not out of like 20. What?
Yeah, I just making sure.
8 out of 10.
So you can edit in the board later.
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
And?
7.5 out of 10.
7.5 out of 10. I didn't think we would be that close.
Yeah, that's actually pretty close.
It's very good.
It's very good. Graphical glitches are annoying. They're not game breaking. Like
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people want to pretend they are.
I
'cause
would-
being angry cells.
By the time I beat the game, I might put it at a 9.5.
I think in like a month we'll do a
a
a full new video.
Beautiful, yeah.
All in all, fantastic. It's Pokemon for the modern era. It's open world Pokemon, but it doesn't feel like they shoehorned Pokemon into a Breath of the Wild game, which I think was my big concern.
I was worried it would be too empty, but that is not.
Yeah, or it would be too big, because Pokemon's not meant to be an infinitely large world to explore.
Yeah, it's about being cozy and having guys and going to cities.
Pokemon games are not meant to be big, they're meant to feel big.
Yeah. This feels big. And
This
it is a
feels
little
big.
big, but it's not too big.
Anyway, Asa, thank you for doing this video with me.
Thank you for doing this video with me.
But I've legitimately been having a lot of fun with the game, so hopefully you guys are too.
And real talk,
Hey kids,
Pokemon's a kid's game.
Pokemon's for kids.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
I want you to repeat after me. Pokemon is a kid's game.
It's a kid's game.
I have had people complain about they didn't have set mode.
Oh, I mean,
And I remember telling them, then don't switch your Pokemon.
yeah.
Like you can
Yeah.
just go, nah. Get XP for your whole party now when you defeat a guy. You get XP when you catch a Pokemon.
Yeah, it's
Like,
the same
it's a kid's
sort of
game.
shit.
And it's like, it is a bit easier.
But you can
it
also-
also feels hard.
Yeah, you can
Like-
also choose where to go and like go to the places that are hard.
Yeah.
If you want it to be
And
hard.
I'm
go to
like,
these
there are
places
battles
where
that are hard in the game. Like that, it's not getting easier, you're older. Asa,
Levi,
I'll see you on Monday.
I'll see you on Monday and you won't see me on Monday.
I'll see you on Wednesday.
Nice. Bow!
Hey guys, this episode is sponsored by our mom's sweaters. Our mom knitted both of these sweaters.
Aren't they nice?
They're great.
I love them.
They're warm, and they feel like a hug from our mom.
I feel like I'm in a cloud that loves me.
Momsweater.com. It's probably a website.
I'm worried about what it is.